just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Delta. Mayday. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here we go. Hey, 551. Right.
2nd down, it's Fields. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New York. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Attack! Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Hey, Karen. Go.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Relax. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down.
That is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Alpha. Delta. Here we go, son. All right.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Can. Extend. Hey, can. Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. Angel. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
15. Hey, 15.
This drive will start on the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hero, 15. Attack.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
15.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Come back. I don't need to.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Ken. Easy. Don't jump. Ready?
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Alpha.
Back to throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You got a mini base. Why not? Sit high.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Up. 35. Hey, Ken.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Now a give up the middle. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
15. Hey, 43, 15, yellow.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, color.
Now Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color. 57 color. 15. Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We're good.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Color. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jets' 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Chiefs.
I don't need to.
Patrick to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando, say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Yellow. 43. 43.
On third down, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. The throw on the run is complete. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC.
Gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
15.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, West right fit. Right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, son. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Chip slid. Right.
On the run, here's Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Yes. Right.
They'll run, it's Hall. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Right.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go. Right.
He'll try to run with Hall. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Hurry up, hurry up. Right.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay of game. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Jets are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 14.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field and take advantage of it.
Here we go. No mas, no mas. Sit high.
On first and 10, Fields. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Now Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, rip it.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jets have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Easy. 11. Here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, can't. Hey, never mind, Monday. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here we go, side. Alpha, let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. You good. Chip slant. Test. Butt right. Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
What's that?
One last shot now for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.